I'm just gonna be honest straight from the get-go. I have found this veganism journey extremely hard. I started it in October of 2016, so it's been roughly 10 months. The first few months were a breeze. I found it so easy. It got to Christmas time, there was turkey, there was chicken, there was fish, there was meat all around, and that's when the struggles started. I had a couple of mishaps, I made a few mistakes, you know, got back on the journey, was doing good, and then the struggles reappeared, and I found myself very recently reflecting on my journey thus far and evaluating whether I wanted to continue on this vegan journey. And I actually made a decision to just give up essentially and quit being vegan. I gave up. I felt like I was done. I texted my family members and said, hey guys, I'm no longer vegan. I can't do it anymore. The temptation is too great. And I gave up. I mentally gave up. Yeah, I felt like a failure. I was embarrassed. It just felt really difficult. And I just kind of, in my mind, I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. Mainly because my body, my taste buds, my physical being desired the taste, the texture of eating animal products. I missed it sincerely, and I just felt like I was being very limited and restricted on this vegan diet, and I felt like life, we only have one life and I want to enjoy it to the max, and part of that enjoyment in my eyes is eating what I want. So I decided to give up on my vegan journey. That lasted about 3 days and in that 3-day period I didn't even eat any animal products because I knew in myself that I'm random. I make snap decisions. You know, one day I'm like this, the next day I'm like that. I change my mind. I'm very random. I can be very sporadic. So I knew that there was a chance that I would change my mind and come back to my senses and be like, hold up, I've come this far, I am not giving up. And I kind of knew, I kind of sensed that would happen. So in that 3-day period, I didn't even eat any meat, chicken, whatever. But mentally, I had told myself, I'm no longer vegan, I've given up. So that was about like a Monday or a Tuesday. It got to the Friday and I was like, hell to the no, I am not giving up. I have come this far and I want to see this journey through, or if not, to try a little bit more, to rededicate myself to the cause and try a little bit more. So that's where I am now essentially. Like, I gave up mentally, my willpower just was finished, but then like over the course of a few more days I decided, no, let me stick to my guns and let me actually do this and rededicate myself and not give up yet. So I am still vegan, y'all. I'm still vegan. You know, I've just decided to take each day as it comes, and just try at least, and to not give up. Over those 3-day periods, I was thinking, okay, so I know I discovered veganism accidentally, but what has kept me vegan over the past 10 months? Like, why did I not give up before? In November, I made that conscious decision to be vegan, quote unquote vegan, and then it kind of like spurred a whole number of other changes in my life. So, you know, I wrote a bucket list of other stuff that I wanted to achieve in 2017, so in the new year, and remaining vegan was one of them. you know, like traveling on my own, like just traveling essentially was one of them. Learning languages, I wanted to learn Yoruba, I wanted to learn Spanish. That was one of my goals. Another of my goals was fitness as well. And you know, I didn't really believe that I could do all these things that I was writing on my bucket list, because I just felt like that is not you, Rachel. You're too lazy. It's too hard, you know. But I was thinking, hang on a minute, I became vegan, something that is totally out of my comfort zone, something I would never have even imagined I'd be able to do. If I've managed to become vegan and, you know, dedicate myself to living a plant-based life, you know, not, you know, just, you know, the whole vegan journey, if I could do this, what else can I do? Like, imagine the other stuff I'll be able to do. So being vegan, it gave me a lot more self-belief. It made me believe in myself that, you know, if I could do this very difficult thing, I could probably do tons of the other stuff I never even imagined I'd be able to do. So that's what I realized. That being vegan has impacted my life so much, far beyond, you know, cutting out meat, cutting out dairy, and just eating plant-based. Being vegan has made me believe in myself, like believe in my capabilities, and believe that I'm stronger than who I thought I'd be, you know. And as a result of that self-belief, yes, I have started my fitness journey. You know, I've you know, I'll explain that in another video. But yes, I'm now regularly active. You know, I've travelled to 3 different countries so far this year. And, you know, I've solo travelled as well, you know, travelled by myself. I've achieved so much of the stuff that I wrote on my bucket list at the end of last year, because, you know, being vegan, it made me feel like, wow, I can do what I put my mind to do. Like, I can do these things, even if I don't believe or didn't believe I could do it. I can do this. Like, Rachel, you are powerful. You are more powerful than you ever thought or believed, kind of thing. So just that realization made me stick to being vegan. It wasn't even about, oh, I care for the animals so much, I don't want them to suffer, I don't want to be contributing to their pain. It wasn't even about, oh, I want to remain healthy inside and not be consuming foods that, you know, result in disease or, you know, dis-ease. It wasn't even about the, you know, the normal vegan reasons. It was more about, if I have done this, just imagine what I'm capable of doing. So yeah, I came back to veganism because of the inner strength it has given me. And I really hope this makes sense and it isn't sounding cheesy, but it, you know, veganism has definitely opened my eyes up into just the possibilities around me and my own potential. And I see myself as a more powerful being, and I don't want to go back to the way I thought about myself before, when I felt like I can't do the admirable things that other people are doing. You know, I'm different, I'm not like those people. It's made me feel like I'm just as good, just as powerful, just as able as other people who achieve amazing things. And I don't want to lose that kind of perspective of my life. I don't want to go back to, you know, just believing that I'm nothing, that I'm ordinary, that I can't achieve amazing things, that I can't achieve the goals and desires that I put my mind to. So that's why I've became, you know, that's why I've come around to being vegan again. I know the journeys are not going to be easy at all. I know there's going to be days where I really struggle, where I feel really tempted, but I'm just going to take each day as it comes, really. And I'm going to, before, I think I was a bit unrealistic, where I just felt like, yes, like I'm vegan now, so therefore I do not eat anything meat, dairy, nothing like that, and, you know, I'm strong vegan, that's the end of it. And I didn't even anticipate what would I do when I'm tempted, kind of thing. Or, you know, I was just in denial that there will be days where I feel really weak and really tempted. Now I'm more like, yes, I know there'll be days where I feel really, really strong, really, really dedicated, and then there'll be other days where I just feel weak and I feel like giving in, and I just now that I'm starting to be a bit more realistic in terms of expecting to feel like that sometimes, I think that is going to make me be more successful on this journey, and also, you know, just have a different take, a different experience on my vegan journey. Well, I hope you appreciate my honesty and openness, my transparency with you, because I don't know any vegans who share the struggles of their journey. And also, I think because a lot of vegans, they were vegetarians before they became vegan, I think it's slightly easier for those type of vegans because they never used to eat a lot of the animal-based products anyway. But like someone like me who ate anything and everything that was put in front of her, you know, that comes from a family that eat an assortment of animal products, you know, who has lived most of her life eating whatever. It's a real shock, it's a real change for my body and my mental state to suddenly just say, you know, I'm not going to eat that stuff anymore, I'm not going to buy stuff made out of that material, or I'm not going to go to this place anymore. So it's really, it's a real change. But yeah, hopefully me being open is helping you if you're considering being vegan, just kind of like understand how the journey may be, and that it's not all a smooth journey, it will be hard. And also, if you're already vegan, hopefully it's just helping you if you have been experiencing temptations recently and you don't know what to do because no one talks about this kind of stuff. Let me know your experiences, your learnings in the comment section down below, and yeah, I will definitely continue to keep you updated with my journey. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, because I do share, I do post more regularly on Instagram, and I share a lot more of my vegan journey and my thoughts and my struggles and stuff like that on my Instagram. So it's just at Agave Afro. So just type that in Instagram, and the link is in the description box as well. So follow me on there. Yeah, and I will see you soon. Take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.